This scene takes place last summer in Pittsburgh, where 6,000 delegates from 872 congregations met for 5 days at the Mennonite Church USA Assembly. It was held in the fabulous David Lawrence Convention Center. Nashville had 8 delegates. It was a wonderful time in a beautiful city.
Mennonite, what is that?
This is tea that was made by 2 Mennonite students, and I think they go to Goshen College.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, I heard about that tea. Someone told me the creative idea came from their grandma's meadow tea that she used to make when they were boys.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that just like the Mennonites? An idea to make some more money. But it's really good tea.
To be successful, I suppose they had to have a purposeful plan.
Did I hear somebody say purposeful plan?
I did.
Have you noticed all the Mennonites in the city this week? They're all over the place. They've come from all over the U.S. and other countries, and they're spearheading this purposeful plan, they call it, for their church, the Mennonites.
Wow, what a church that must be. They actually have a plan.
Come to think of it, it is impressive. Actually, I understand that the plan is to have all the congregations bring discernment to the church and not just the people at the top. This means that each congregation will join in the resolutions and statements that are made by the church. There's 872 congregations that have a chance at this.
I'd like to have my ideas heard. Could I maybe become a member of that church? I'd like to have a say in what happens.
Sure, I'm sure you would be welcome. The Mennonites are all inclusive. The distinction of the Mennonite church is that they've rooted their way of faith in the love of the enemy, which is the love behind reconciliation, and they're also advocates of peace and justice.
Well, just become a member. I think it's a great idea. But you know what I wonder is, with all those congregations, how in the world are they going to go through a 28-page purposeful plan and study it? That seems huge. How's that going to happen?
Well, I'm from Nashville Mennonite Church, and I know how we're going to do it in our church.
Hey, clue me in on this. I just might come.
As you say, it's a huge undertaking. And what a lot of Mennonites don't know is that there are some very smart and very committed leaders of the Mennonite Church USA. They know that they have this awesome responsibility to get this plan out there and to develop it. But they need help from the congregations. And their purposeful plan is to ask each congregation to look at the plan, and then they discern what God is saying and give their ideas.
Do you think the churches are going to do this?
All I can say is that Nashville is going to give it their best shot. We are going to discuss this purposeful plan in Sunday school classes, and so every member can know and understand this purposeful plan, and they can have their say.
Well, I guess members of this very impressive church would certainly want to know what the whole church is up to.
Well, as you might know, Mennonites come up with some pretty fancy words that are weighty and have some hidden meaning, such as intercultural transformation. Do any of you know what that means? Well, there are 7 of these in the plan.
Do you think the members of Nashville Mennonite Church are going to like this purposeful plan?
Well, now that I might become a Mennonite, impress me and let me know what comes of this.
Okay.
Well, all you have to do is show up in Sunday school class and become part of this exciting adventure. Tune into God and tell us what you think.
Okay.
Sounds good.